Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you all how I was able to achieve this makeup and Gele tutorial on my Nigerian bride. Yes, my Nigerian bride. Gege. Well, you all know how Nigerians do it during traditional marriage. We tend to involve so many people, the bride's people, the groom's people, her parents people, his parents people. Oh, you know how it is, so many things involved, her friends. There were just so many things going on at the background. I tried as much as possible to cut lots and lots of clips, but it was not working. So I just said, let me just let it be. After all, it's part of content and all of that. Well, enjoy the rest of this video because it's going to be really really beautiful and entertaining. If you want to know how I was able to achieve this beautiful look that we are going to achieve at the end of this video, please do not stop, continue to watch this video. You're definitely going to love it. So the first thing I did was to use micellar water to clean off the dirt from her face. Thereafter, I went in with primer, and the primer was from Flawless Ivy Amazing Matte Primer. After that, just so that the makeup can last for a long time and so that it can be matte on her face, because we started this makeup around 1 and the whole thing ended about around 8-9 o'clock thereabouts. So I had to go in all matte so that everything can stay good on her face till that time in the evening. Yes, so I went in with this brand of foundation, Nuban. I'm going to be dropping the shades in the description box below so that you guys can see. And then after doing that, I had to contour her cheekbone. I just had to contour it so that it can give me a well-defined look, just to chisel her cheekbone. And after doing that, I also went in with Zaron concealer, and I'm going to conceal underneath her eyes, her forehead, jaw, and her nose. At this point, almost Nigerian wedding stroke. You can see that Ghana must go. Her friends came in from Abuja, from different places. You can see so many persons just coming to hail her. Well, in my own opinion, I do not have this much friends, so, but guy, I really didn't envy her. She just had so many persons coming in from different states in Nigeria. I'm like, whoa, how did you do this? How did you do this? The moral support was beautiful. Everyone was there for her. She has siblings, about 7 or so. Everyone was there for her. So many persons coming in and out to congratulate her. So at this point, I'm going to apply powder on her T-zone area, the areas where I apply concealer in the first place. I'm just going to apply powder on her T-zone areas, underneath her eyes, her jaw, her forehead, and also go in with a darker shade on the contour, on the cheekbone area, just like this. You need to make sure that everything you're doing blends properly with her neck. Let it not be too white or too dark. Yeah, there are so many fine girls in this video. Please make your choice. Sharp, 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 sharp. Okay, so I just had to let you guys see. Like I said, I couldn't blur the background because I use a normal phone camera for all my videos. Like right from time, I use a normal phone camera. I use an iPhone camera for all my videos. So, and it doesn't have this blurring effect, background effect and all. So I just had to just post everything like that. Yes, like if you're using this photography camera, you can easily blur the background, but once you're using a phone camera, it's difficult to, except you know some apps that can do that. So right now I apply blush on her face and then on her cheekbone and then towards her forehead, just so that it can give me a well-defined look. Well, if you're going to apply makeup for a wedding or a traditional marriage, whichever case, birthday, just make powder your best friend. Make powder your best friend, because before that makeup gets all oily and all of that, it needs to go through that powder. And you know what powder does? It just helps everything to stay intact. Well, at the same time, you also need to make sure that you make use of the right products. So right now, I drew her brows using my Karite brow gel. It's actually an eyeliner though, but I usually use it for brows also. So we have the brown and also the black. So I just drew a thin line underneath her brow and then the top of her brow, and I also just filled up the areas where she has sparse hair and then concealed using my micellar concealer. So right now I'm going to apply primer on her eyes, and this primer is from Ben9. I've been using it for over the years now, and I've been really loving it. So at this point, I'm going to go in with the brown shade at the outer corners of her eyes, and then for the inner corner of her eye, I'm going to go in with a gold shade just like this. There were so many persons calling from Abuja, from Zaria, from Lagos, from this. I say, Shebi, this is the celebrity wedding Abi. What's going on? What's going on? It was so beautiful to see. Honestly, I was so happy that I was. If you notice in this video, you see me turning her neck. In fact, that was what really got me all stressed up. But at the end of the day, we still came through. They were paying me for the work, so I was just turning her neck because of the distractions here and there. It choked. Well, at this point, I'm going in with glitters in a gold shade just so that the eye makeup can pop. She kept on saying, I need nude, make it nude, nothing more than nude, Lizzie, nude, make it nude. So I said, don't worry, I got you, and let it be very fine. You know, I have plenty friends. I say, I can see, sister. You don't need to tell me too much. I can see. So right now, at this point, I'm going to line her eyes using this Karite eyeliner. And it's in the black shade. You know, I said I have the brown and I also have the black shade. It's in the black shade. So I'm just going to line the top of her lid right there, and also her waterline area underneath her lid right there. Right now, I'm going in with this powder palette from Flawless Ivy, and this is the small palettes that they have. I really will not recommend this. You know, I've been using Cheek in most of my videos. You discover that I've been using Cheek cosmetics. So this time around, I decided to try something different. I've been enjoying Flawless Ivy palette, which is a Nigerian brand, for quite some time now. But this one was just 5k, just shaking money. 5k. I said, let me just try my luck and see if I can go for the bigger one. But I didn't enjoy it. Yes. So just in case you have plans of getting it, I did not enjoy this one. Take your mind away from this. But then all their products, I've been using their brushes, I've been using their concealer. Their concealer is mad. It's dope. I've been using their foundation too. It's mad. So right now I'm just going to apply falsies. I quickly did her lips off camera. So I'm just going to apply falsies, her false lashes, and then there's actually a human hair. I really cannot remember the brand, but I'm going to leave it in the description box below so that you guys can see how beautiful and neat the makeup came out. And after doing the makeup, I had to go in with my setting spray just so that the makeup can last. Okay, we are done with that. So moving on to the Gele. I'm going to fold the front of the Gele like this. So the rule for this Gele today is 60-40 level hand, very very long, and the other hand very very short. Just follow these rules that I'm going to be telling you, and you're definitely going to know how to write. So many points my camera almost fell. In fact, there were just so many distractions here and there. I'm like, hey, please be careful. My phone, my camera, I cannot shout though. Okay, so what you're going to do is to make sure that one hand is longer than the other hand. So make sure that You place one of the hands of the gele behind her head like this, the way you can see me do. The short part of the gele is what she's holding, which is the 40 part of the gele, and the other part of the gele right now is what is lying, just resting on her neck. So I'm going to bring the short part of the gele to the front like this to form a V, and I'm just going to make pleats. Yeah, this is the base of the gele, so you need to make sure that it is as neat as possible at the base. In fact, my bride was super excited because so many persons were already calling her, this makeup is fine, oh, who did for you, oh, all those talk. And it was already boosting her morale. She had so many friends around, but you know how Nigerians are. Imagine if they were saying, what kind of ugly makeup is this, what kind of this. She wouldn't have liked it. She should have already been frowning. But my bride was super excited and she really looked beautiful. So at this point, I'm going to pin the gele like this. I'm going to use the last plate of the gele, place it on top of the first, and pin it like this. Make sure she says it is firm on her head, and make sure it feels firm, so that no matter the form of dancing, in any form, any area scatter, the head tie, the gele will not lose. That makes you that's what makes you stand out from other gele artists here. So I'm going to bring the long hand of the gele to the front like this. So I'm going to bring it to the front. Well, I didn't talk about the width. The width of this gele in this video is about 65 inches, while the length of the gele is 36 inches. So that's why I'm doing 60-40. Yeah. So at this point, I'm going to start making my pleats like this. Just make sure you, from her neck area, you pick small, and then if you head to the middle of the gele, you make it increase your pleat, you pick big. So you're working with small and big, small and big, small and big, small and big. Yes. So many persons coming in. So many persons coming here and say, hey God, what is this? They have scattered my video. They have scattered my video. Hey, but I said I must post this video no matter what. In fact, her entourage, this is an entourage. It was too much, and there were just so many lovely, beautiful ladies making her to cheer up, making the whole place lively, and all of that. Like I said before, it was amazing. So when you make your first 3 plates, take that to the back and pin it, and make sure that it is properly. So I'm going to pin my first 2 plates at the back like this, and also make sure that she is holding the gele around her ear area. Let her hold it down so that it doesn't fall. So make sure that gele is as firm and as tight as possible. I'm going to move over to the front right now. This is where the main work starts. The real work. This is where it starts. So from her neck area, like I said, I'm going to pick small pleats. When I move to the middle of the gele, I'm going to pick big pleats. That's how you form your ace. Yeah, so I'm going to make sure I pick small. When you head to the middle, you pick big. When you head to the other side of the gele again, you pick small. So you're working with small, big, small, small, big, small, small, big, small, and just keep placing them on top of each other like this, and you're good to go. It was an amazing experience, and I do hope to do this more often. Yeah, so I'm going to just keep laying that on top each other like this, like this, like this, like this, until I get to the end of the gele. So when I was tying the gele, she was like, Lizzie, let this gele be fine, I beg. I want to choke them. I don't usually do this thing. Like, you see lashes, I don't usually fix. You see gele, I don't usually tie. You see makeup, I'm hardly on makeup. You see nails, I'm hardly on nails. But today, I own the day, I own the event. I want you to choke. Let it choke my haters. I say, this is what I like. Don't worry, I got you. So I kept on doing that. Just make sure you pick small at the edge, you pick big. So behind me right now is the bride's sister. Very beautiful, amazing lady and an amazing personality. That's also her friend coming to check different comments here and there. At some point I told her, ma, I hope tomorrow during the white wedding it will not be like this though. We are just going to be on our own because what am I saying? You are friends though. The distractions were much, but it was lovely though. Everyone was lovely. Everyone was lovely. They kept on making very, very nice and beautiful comments, and it was really nice meeting them. So at this point, I'm going to pick small on this side of her face, like this. I'm going to go back to the other side of her face again, and I'm going to pick small, big, small. Yeah, so that's how I'm looking. That's why you have this very, very long and elongated part at the middle of her head. So while you pick, just ask her to hold the pleat down the way it is right now. So pick small, pick big, and hold it down. So depending on the number of pleats you want, you need to keep picking and picking and picking. If you want it to just be 3 high pleats in front, you need to pick small and very high at the middle, big pleat at the middle, and then towards the end you pick small again. That's how we're going to go. And then for this part, I'm just going to continue the same way until we reach the end. So many persons coming in, plenty people. I say, God, oh God, do I ever wish to have this amount of friends? But see, it was still beautiful. It was still very, very beautiful. Okay. Have you ever had like this kind of situation where so many persons, the bride has had so many friends around coming in to say hello? Please though, what was your experience? Was it a good one? Did you like it? Because I know so many makeup artists that will be like, no, I can't deal with this. Everybody out. Everybody out. Like this makeup and Gele took us quite some time because so many persons were just coming. She had to talk to her family members. They were asking her for so many things. Where is this one? Where is that one? Where is this one? Some persons are saying they are lost to. How can they locate the place? All those things. I said, God, what is this? What is this? But the good thing was that I was there for her, and she actually got what she wanted, and she has been hyping since everywhere. Okay, so when you get to this edge of the Gele, just make pleats. In fact, usually when you want to have a full round ace Gele, it has to be 90 inches on the width. Yes, it has to be 90 inches. But this particular one was about 65 inches, so I had to make do with the remaining Gele the way that I know that it was going to come out fine. So I had to do little fan on the edge there because I knew at that moment that the Gele was not going to go round because it wasn't 90 inches but just 60 inches. So I'm going to tuck in the end of the fan like this so that it gives me a very, very nice and very beautiful, unconventional look right there. And I'm going to pin it. Make sure that pins are your best friend. Yes, so just pin it right there and make sure it's firm. So for the remaining hand of the Gele, I'm going to pick it up again, and I'm just going to make something like just a little rose. Just roll the remaining hand of the Gele like this, tuck it in, and then pin it. You're good to go. Yeah, you're good to go. So pin it and make sure that it's then, as long as you're comfortable with what you have already, everything would come out really, really nice. So once you're comfortable, when you're done tying the Gele, make sure you go to the front, check the Gele out properly. Is it standing the way you want? Are the plates coming out the way you want it, or you need some adjustment? If you need some adjustment, you need to go back and readjust so that your work speaks for you. Whatever you do speaks for you. So you need to go back and adjust so that it comes out fine. So for the short part of the Gele, which is the 40 part of the Gele, I had to go back, remove the pin, and then pull it to the front like this so that I'll form a small rose at the front. This was just what killed everything. She was super excited. You can see her reaction. She was already even dancing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do hope that it was helpful. Well, before I end, see the sisters already dancing behind. Everyone was super excited about this makeup and the gimmick. Before I end this video, at the back you could either close the back or open it, whichever one you want. So I had to do final touches, on her face so that it will come out nice and good. Thank you all for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, and also comment on my previous videos. Guys, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.